I'm just letting some people come on in. Come on in. Got me some news for y'all. Come on in. Woo-hoo-hoo. I should have just named this thing "And the Plot Thickens." Huh? What's going on, Phoenix, my brother? How are you, bro? It's been a little busy here, sir. I know you're always super busy because you work very hard. I don't know if you've really been keeping up, but shit looks good, doesn't it? Come on, y'all, don't be hating. Look at shit. I got a little. It's like Rod Stewart right over here with Joe Dirt over here. Huh? What's up with that? Isn't that the funniest hat ever? Huh? So, oh my God. Okay, so we got 44 people in here. Okay, that's a lot for my channel. So, guys, ladies, everyone else. Oh my God. All charges for tomorrow's trial, all 4 charges for tomorrow's trial have been dismissed. I don't have a trial tomorrow. They know they fucked up. They know they fucked up. We have proof they fucked up. Oh my God. We have video proof that they fucked up. You people can't control us. You know, Sony patented a video camera that's a contact lens. You know what I'm saying? It's 2019, soon to be 2020. Okay? We caught you, Crone. We caught you, Morgan County Prosecutor's Office. We caught you guys. We caught you guys being super dirty. Are you ready? Are you ready for what's coming? Because the investigation is on. My appeals attorney was there all day yesterday. He was a witness too. He knows exactly what was on the video. You know how he knows what was on that video? Because we laugh about it all the time when we watch it. He loves that part. Okay? He took a lot of notes. Okay? He took a lot of notes how the judge did not care that I said there was some unbelievably felonious improprieties going on here, and he did not care. Why didn't that judge question me? He could have asked me, he could have warned me and threatened me to put me in jail for the rest of my life if I'm lying, if I brought that charge up. And I wanted to bring that charge because I needed to bring clarity and truth and transparency to this situation, and he fought and fought to keep it silenced, to keep evidence tampering silenced. I stood up and said, I have many ways to prove it. I have a video here now. I have it on the record because I said it on the record. I have the video here now with me. We can compare it. He didn't want to even hear it. Didn't even want to hear it. And they swore up and down how it was the full and unadulterated, untampered with. He even made sure that he made a disclaimer. He made a disclaimer. There was a dozen of my friends there, my appeals attorney, and one of the dozens of my friends is an investigator. You guys are fucking liars. You guys better fucking throw your lying cheating, felonious, treasonous, tyrannous, scumbag pig dogs that have done this, and you better push them out into the street. You guys better fucking throw them on Front Street and push them in front of the bus, because there's going to be a lot of careers ending over this case. There's going to be a lot of careers coming to an end, and somebody's going to prison over this. You understand? And it ain't going to be me. It's going to be you guys. This was dirty. What are you trying to hide? What is Morgan County trying to hide? What are they so afraid of that over this cheap little case, you all are willing to collude and lose your freedom and be arrested and lose your careers and your licenses forever? Crone, I hope you lose your business and your farm for this. You are absolutely guilty. Nobody could have done this but the prosecutor's office or you. That is it. You are the one with the hands that can get on to the evidence. Only you and the prosecution. And if the full video is in my discovery, that means that the DA was involved in this. Okay? I am calling. We've already called. Every news outlet, right? That we can think of here in this area and that we know. Every reporter that knows us, every investigative reporter, everybody. Okay? We have a law firm and at least 1, 2, 3 other lawyers that know about this and are on this also. And pursuing this, pulling public records, and we're going to expose this. There's no fucking way you are going to be able to hide fucking Travis Seitz, prosecutor in Morgan County. There's no way you're going to be able to hide Judge whatever the fuck your name is. And there's no way you're going to be able to hide Crone. I don't care if I haven't gone to my sentencing hearing yet. I'm not afraid of you. You are as corrupt as you can be, but all of this is going to be exposed because I'm going to be on the headlines, and hundreds of my friends are going to be contacting everyone and anyone that means anything, and this will be all over the news. And you have just created the biggest shit show your town has ever fucking seen. Ever. And I'm fucking glad. 20 years you were the sheriff in that town, and you were a tyrannous, dirty, corrupt cop. He needs to be investigated. Him and Dave Martin, which is the sheriff right now in Morgan, murdered a dude in a parking lot without a fucking weapon, and they shot him to death on video. Okay? That needs to be further investigated. It was cleared by Tiffany or Brittany Lutens, whatever the fuck that fat bitch's name is, okay? The one that was accused of having and buying opiates, Oxycontins and shit. Felonious shit. Shit that many people, okay, in that county have gone to jail or prison for. And she feels she can get high on the same substance that she criminalizes people every fucking day with. This is the same lady that put the charges on us. This is the same lady that signed off on every single charge. This is the same lady that crafted these charges. This is the same lady that cleared Dave Martin from pushing Regan Benson through those fucking door. Okay? This is the same lady that cleared Martin and Crone from every fucking crime they've ever committed in that county. That felonious drug addict fat bitch. Sorry. Feeling a little passionate about what's going on. Thank you for dismissing every charge like you should have from the beginning. But this does not pardon your sin. We are coming for you legally with investigations, with news reports, with public records requests, not requests. We're going to be coming at you with public records demands from all over the United States. Get ready, Morgan County. Get ready for a motherfucking surprise. Because that little town and that little shithole building that has ruined so many people's lives is going to be shaken by transparency and truth. This is not a violent threat. I'm not threatening anyone with any violence. I'm not saying anybody's going to get hurt physically. They're going to be hurt by losing their careers. They're going to be hurt by having their sins revealed. They're going to be hurt by having all their shit thrown out in the middle of the street for the entire, not only town, but the nation and the world to see. This is the dirtiest thing. This is the scariest thing. And this is the most punished thing, according to our country, that could possibly happen. You all have colluded to spoil and tamper with the evidence of a case so that justice was not served and an innocent man was prosecuted for exercising his First Amendment protected right, backed by not only the Constitution but by the Colorado Constitution and by case law compounded so high that it stacks higher than the amount of shit you are all stacked of all together. Hi, let me say hello to everyone. Hello, Debbie. Hello, Morgan. Hello to the person that I emailed about a donation. If you are here, I don't know if you check your email. I believe that possibly someone could have made a mistake on a donation. So I have contacted that person and I wanted to be clear on that donation because I want to make sure that they did not make a mistake and have them be, financially hindered by it. So I don't want to spend it or touch it until I get an answer back to make sure that that was intentional. Zeros are added by mistake. So I just wanted to make sure it's easy to add an extra zero by mistake. So I just wanted to make sure. Okay. So if you're in here, please contact me. Maybe you don't even know it yet, right? Perhaps you did it and you're still not aware of it and you haven't checked your email. Please, if you've made a donation to me today, please check your PayPal, check what you donated, and make sure that that was the correct amount. And also check your email because I sent an email to you. So I'll be patiently waiting. Let me say hello to everybody here. There's a lot of people here. Hey, Cascadia, Jackass Watch. Yeah, it is Luton. I think it is Luton. But Eric calls her Lude Tons, right? Your earlier live stream depressed me. This is putting a smile on my face. Thank you, Craigslist 04. Joe Cool, J Money Baby. Chris Marcus at Joe Cool and at Just a Little Jaded. Hello there, everybody saying hello. Hello. Sovereign Dirt. Fire, I love it. Cascadia Jackass. Biggest heroin bust in Colorado happened there. Yeah. And the rumor is, okay, that this guy, okay, the rumor was, and we heard it all over the jail when we were in there, okay, this guy's, it's rumored that, some guys have said, that, he was running the dope game out there, and if you worked with him, you were safe. If not, you were shut down, right? There's been some questionable murders out there. There's been some questionable drug busts out there, right? You take out the competition, that kind of shit. Listen, people, for these people to collude and to tamper with evidence and even admit that there's nothing wrong with it, because it just might look like there's something wrong with it, but not really. It's not what you're going to see. okay? Because your guilty conscience just can't fucking shut the fuck up. You have a right to remain silent, but you just don't have the ability, you stupid motherfucker. Okay? When you go that dirty, what are you trying to hide? What are you trying to hide? There's a bigger picture here. There's something much bigger going on there. It might be enormous. We might be busting a big ass bubble. Okay? Veritas, please, Veritas. Veritas, if you're watching, contact me. LibertyFreakTV@gmail.com. This is a big fucking deal. Okay? This is a great story right here. Who knows what's going on? Okay? But something enormous is going on here. They're trying to cover up. They're trying to silence shit. Okay? What charge is pending? It's the one that I was charged with, which was harassment, insults, taunts, and whatever the fuck, right? Because I called the sheriff names. That's right. The same sheriff that tampered with the evidence on my case so that I can be dismissed. And it just so happens that the clip that's taken out of the video is the part that talks about the First Amendment, which was my defense from the beginning, which was barely used. It was silenced. It's an affirmative defense. All charges dismissed for my case tomorrow. It was 4 charges. It was the 4 charges given to me on July 9th, 2018, when Regan Benson was pushed through the doors of the sheriff's office, which was exactly written like that by Deputy Shasso in his statement in the probable cause and the discovery. And she was screaming after the sheriff pushed her through the doors. That's how stupid. Okay. The Shazo guy is being sued. The sheriff is being sued. They did some illegal, super illegal shit there, right? They colluded together. These guys are as dirty as they get. These are the kind of dirty that you see that come out on the news, and all of a sudden there's like fucking 8 cops getting fucking arrested or whatever. Yeah, Linda Land, that was a pretty brutal shove. And I learned a lot that day. I really regretted moving my camera. I was so focused on Shazo coming at me, that I wasn't paying attention to Regan, and I just barely caught it when he grabs her and starts to push her out, right? Oh my God. Because you know what, Sheriff Crone? I don't give a damn how it works out in the federal court, as long as you get to go to prison. I would like to see you in prison. You belong in prison. You're a dirty, filthy, scumbag, short, low-statured, low-integrity, disgraceful pig, dog. You're not even a human. Did I say every word in my fucking case that I was accused of? Yes. I called you every fucking word, and I meant it. Every word. Before I said it wasn't personal. Nah. Now, after this, I see that you are not. You deserve everything that the justice system brings to you. Yep. Yo, Pikes, what's up? Hey, Pikes, can you get rid of this fucking, this scrotum that was right above your comment? Nate Balance already has a video out about this. Yeah, but we're prevailing. The sentencing is going to be, because I had 2 charges yesterday's trial. I was charged with disorderly conduct and I was charged with harassment of insults, taunts, and provocation. It is actually a charge that cannot be that I can't be charged with when the only victim is a police officer, much less a sheriff, right? So it was applied unconstitutionally. It was illegal to apply it like that, but they just ignored that and thought that they can get away with that if a fucking jury said so. But we presented a lot of important evidence on that case, and then yesterday after the trial we found out that they tampered with the evidence. But either way, I got charged. I was found not guilty of the disorderly conduct, but I was found guilty of the harassment, insults, and taunts at the police officer. So basically, I was found guilty of calling a police officer names. That's it. I was found guilty of calling the sheriff, the ex-sheriff of Morgan County, names. As you know, as much constitutional and fucking, you know, case law as there was on it, he totally ignored it all, just like the judge ignored the fact that I told him that the evidence had been tampered with, and I noticed it. I have proof. Doesn't matter. Yeah, in Morgan County, Joe Cool, you can harass a cop, I guess, right? Because you know, Supreme Court, all of that doesn't matter in Morgan County. They make up their own law, and you know, if it doesn't work for them, they just tamper with the evidence and make sure it all works for them. Oh, thank you, she who talks to the wind. I appreciate you. Thank you, Ann. Yes, News Now, North Georgia. Just like you heard. Fuckery at its highest level. Highest level. Okay? Here's what they missed out on too. Right? We watch those videos all the time, right? We actually sit at Janet's house and watch our videos all the time on a big 55-inch high-definition screen TV. And when we watch these, there's certain parts of the videos that we remember, and then, you know, Eric, when he finds something funny, he re-mentions it, right? And all that kind of stuff. So out of that video, the part that they cut out is just as funny and just as commented on the video, not only by me and my friends, but those in my immediate surroundings, but those who had watched the video, that it was just as funny as the moment when we hand back the clipboard and the sheriff goes, "Well, thank you," and we both look at each other and look at him and we go, "Go fuck yourself," and we said it all in sync, right? So those 2 moments of him saying, "You're not the first man," and us saying, "Go fuck yourself," are the 2 highlights of that video, right? Are 2 of the funniest shit to us. So he thought he was going to leave that out, and no one was going to notice. Everyone noticed it was cut out of the fucking out of the thing. Everyone noticed it was cut out of the video. Even my appeals lawyer, which was sitting behind me. Electrician Free Terry says, I want to know what happened to the 11-year-old girl. They got assaulted by a cop outside of school. Yeah, I just saw that today. I don't know. That was a pretty big deal. He quit. I know that he quit. I'm sure there's going to be a lawsuit and shit coming shortly thereafter. Yeah, that guy screwed up big time. He's psycho, going psycho on an 11-year-old girl, trying to assert his power. And what an animal. If this guy could do that, if you guys watch that video, if this guy can do that to an 11-year-old girl, you leave that guy in the force for a year or 2, he'll kill somebody, for sure. Am I going to appeal the harassment? Oh yeah, my lawyers are already appealing that. They are already appealing that, right? I don't know what he's trying to do. Bro, these people have no idea who we are. They have no idea what we do. I mean, oh my God, this is going to be their biggest legal nightmare, right? This is it. He might as well just like sign over everything to the rest of his family and shit like that, because he's about to lose his career, his pension, his fucking everything. Everything about you, Crone, is about to be exposed. Because we're going to go through your life and all of your fucking cases with a fine-tooth comb. Real fine. Lice in the fucking hair fine. Okay? You better be afraid now, Crone. You better start crying now and praying to God and saying, Lord, because you know what? It's coming. You can't get away with this kind of tyranny and this kind of dirty law and dirty scummy moves. Nor can you, Morgan County Prosecutor's Office. You know what I'm saying? These people have all kinds of questions going on over there, right? Child trafficking, right? Murders, illegally prosecuted people. There's all kinds of fucking crazy shit going on over there, right? And you know that Crone has a lot of enemies. You know he's going to have a lot of people that are willing to fucking, hey, let me tell you my story. Well, if anybody in Morgan County has ever been affected by Mr. James Crone, which is the ex-sheriff of Morgan County, or Dave Martin, the current sheriff, or if you guys know any good stories, perhaps, and especially if you have any truth. Now, we are going to vet these stories, but if you have anything good and juicy, we'd love to hear it, right? You can contact me at libertyfreaktv@gmail.com, okay? We want to take them all in. Also, if you have ever commented on the Morgan County Sheriff's Office Facebook and they did not like your comment and it was erased, please contact me at libertyfreaktv@gmail.com. You guys can go over now to the Morgan County Sheriff's Office website on your Facebook and comment on some of the posts. If you go to the post tab and you scroll down to July 26th, there will be a picture of a cop car and a couple guys standing next to it, and there's a very, very short man. That would be the known as James Crone. What it is he has Eric's sign that says "fuck cops" in his hand, actually. Well, in that post, there's a lot of comments on there. So I would suggest that you guys go over there and that's a good place to speak your mind on the situation, right? If you wanted to, have something to say over there on Facebook, and make sure you take pictures and screenshots of that post. And if it gets deleted in any way, you can contact me at libertyfreaktv@gmail.com, and I will take that information and give it to our law firm, and that law firm is actually pursuing this. They have actually taken the case, and the lawsuit is on their way to Morgan County now. So, they're going to fucking get broadsided with not one, two, I don't know. It's going to be a lot. There's going to be multiple lawsuits coming your way. So, I guess I would call it a tsunami, but hey, call it what you will. You just can't get away with this kind of ugliness and injustice, right? Because when they're in that small town, God knows what the injustice they're doing to these people. These poor people that don't know what's going on, man. They're lost, right? Sometimes they get defense, sometimes they don't, right? If you can't prove your poverty, you don't get defense. I think we would have gotten an amazing trial with Judge Shingle. It's a shame that he retired. Even there, right? I believe he might have been forced out for this case, just so this dirty judge can jump in. Because you're a dirty judge, you little short man. You're a dirty judge. You live next door to the people who are involved, in all this lawsuit shit and everything with Eric. You're dirty. My lawyers were young and they did the best they could with what they had, but they didn't know the difference. And they should have objected when they said that he didn't know much about fucking Eric Brandt. He didn't know that he was a protester until that arrest, he said. Even though during the video that we got arrested for, he's telling him that he had been on a lawsuit, that he's not dismissing him from the lawsuit, right? So Sheriff Crone had been being sued by Eric for years now. He knew exactly who Eric Brandt was. Everybody there knew who Eric Brandt was. And we have proof on video and with phone calls and everything. Okay, we have recordings, bro, of these people calling us. Colluding. Hey, they're here, right? They're here. You better get out here, right? Hey, he's heading your way. He says he's going to storm through the door and he's going to push through regardless of who's there, right? Egging it on, hoping that they would inflict violence upon me, right? Because they wanted to come and inflict violence upon Eric, but I spoiled their plan. They had no idea that I was coming, right? So they thought that Eric was coming by himself, maybe with Regan as usual, right? They didn't know who this fucking unknown man was, right? This guy asking all the right questions. Wow. This guy with the cameras, right? The cameras that they hate so much. Now we know why they hate cameras. Because even when you have them, they'll take them as evidence and they will fucking alter it and show it in court and swear and affirm that it's all real and true and that it's all in its full integrity. Folks, if this isn't the scariest thing you've ever heard in any one of these auditing cases, what is? What is? Because, I mean, Salvaggio and his crew, as crooked as they are, they didn't even have the balls to do some shit like this. They wouldn't have the balls to go to a trial with fucking tampered evidence. These guys had the balls to bring tampered evidence when they all knew it was tampered with. The prosecution, the sheriff, and the judge. And the judge didn't even care to hear about it. Why? That would only make you assume that he was involved. Right? Protecting the criminals. If you're protecting the criminals, you're a criminal yourself, Judge. I hope that you all face the full extent of the law like you make us face it. Nothing that was brought against us, nothing that the prosecutor brought, except for maybe the 404B, because God, that would have been, I don't know what, if that would have been not denied, but I mean approved. You knew you couldn't go that dirty, right? Because you had to try to make at least a good record. You didn't count for this, did you? You're definitely involved. You knew who we all were. You knew about our case early. You were informed by everyone. If anybody in Morgan County have ever seen this judge and Sheriff Crone together on the streets, at a restaurant, eating, whatever, at any time, please contact me at libertyfreaktv@gmail.com. I'm gonna put this on my other channel also. I'm gonna copy this video and upload it to my other channel, or at least these parts of it, so that everybody that was involved in Morgan County that was on my channel that doesn't watch me regularly can see it also. I need this to get out. If you guys want to edit this video however you want and put it out there so you can get this out, please do so. So you can you edit it however you want so you can put it on YouTube and to get the message out. This is terrible. We can't have this go on in any city or county in the United States. This cannot go on. This is a horror story that you would hear on 60 Minutes. Right? This is the type of horror story that you would hear of on Dateline. Okay? Help us to get it out there. All charges dismissed on my case tomorrow. That was 4 charges. They were all dismissed. I had 1 charge found not guilty. So that means that I've won 5 out of 6 charges there. Not a bad ratio. That would be 83%, I think. 80, yeah, something like that. Crazy. What a load off my shoulders. But it's so far from over, right? Wow. Because I'm still being found guilty of this charge, which they couldn't even charge me with in the first place, which they charged me because they gave tampered evidence to the fucking jury with. Shame, shame, shame. Right? But we're going to see how this goes. We're going to see how this goes. Oh, we're filing every motion that exists in law against this. And the FBI and the justice system, the Department of Justice and the FBI is coming for you guys. You guys are going to prison. You're not getting away with this. Because from here, when they start investigating you, I know they're going to find a lot of fucking shit on you. And I know that if you did it here, you guys were comfortable with it. So I know you've done it a lot of fucking times before. I can probably bet Vegas money on it. When they start investigating you, they're going to find so much dirty shit like this, it's going to be crazy. How many of you are going to fall? Crone, Sykes, Luton, Martin, the now sheriff, right? How many more? Little fucking dumbass that prosecuted me today, you know he was involved. They were showing him how to be dirty early. They're screwed. Fucking screwed. You're done. You're fucking done. Wow. Unbelievable. I'm so, my mind is like blown, right? But because this has blown out like this, and this has been discovered, that's why I got dismissed. That's why all of a sudden, all of my shit got dismissed. You know why? Because they knew it's about to get fucking ugly. You're going to watch them now begin to eat their own. Watch. You're going to watch them eat each other now. They're going to eat their own. They're going to be like, who do we throw under the bus? Who do we sacrifice? Right? Who do we sacrifice? They're going to be like, but wait, but you said, oh, they're going to be fucking testifying against each other. Oh, it's going to be beautiful. Oh, it's going to be awesome. You know why? Because when you turn up the fire, it's like gold, right? When you turn up the fire on gold, right? All it does is it makes it that much more pure, right? Because all of the impurities rise to the top. And when it rises to the top, it's clearly seen with the eyes. And what do you do when it rises to the top? You remove it. Ouch. You guys fucked up. Oh, you shouldn't have fucked with the old man. Oh, you think that you can bust a move like that when I go over there to videotape Eric fuck cops Brandt, the most legally astute protester the fucking U.S. has ever known. Oh my God. The guy whose entire function and purpose and breath in life is to fucking expose you and expose corruption in municipalities and to defend the First Amendment and against dirty fucking pigs like you, right? That's why he says, Crone, it's pigs like you that make him say survive, as in not to die, bad, as in not good, and cops, as in not like real people. Right? Well, you know, that's what happened, man. You know, you just bit a piece off that way too big for you to chew, right? Because not only are you a man of little stature and little integrity, a little man, but you're a man of little fucking brains. You have no brains. Jason Goddard says 5 out of 6 is not as good as 6 out of 6. Yeah, I would agree with that. Spike says facts don't matter. Get rid of docs. Yeah, I got. Are you going to appeal the harassment? Absolutely, Dana Judd. The one says, hell yeah. Sean B. Chris Morgus, thank you. Thank you. I'm assuming this was at the Supreme Court level. Oh, no. This is not even Supreme Court level, right? This is just county level. Who's going to print an auditor's dictionary? Just joining. Hey, Liberty. Hey, Ellie Quillen. Thanks for being here. What's up, Ann? Hey, Ann, thanks for posting the number that we're not supposed to call of the sheriff's office in Morgan County. Yes, everyone, don't forget to smash the like. Slam by her twice. And Len says that's messed up. He quit to avoid charges, damn pig. Yep. Oh, I think I could think of like half a dozen lawsuits right off the rip that are coming his way. A half a dozen federal lawsuits coming his way. And he's not even fucking sheriff anymore. That's counting the ones that's already there. He's already being sued. It's totally nuts. And Fred Lexel says, when I saw that video, I wanted to beat that cop's brains in. I totally feel you. Is the one showing sentencing on November 14th from yesterday's? Was checking on things earlier. Yeah, Delete Pickles, I can't remember right offhand. They were trying. Yeah, I think it was the 14th, something like that, somewhere in November. But it doesn't really matter. It's appealing, so I get a stay of execution. A stay of sentencing during my appeal. God Almighty, is there enormous amounts of appealable shit here. Again, all my appeals are phenomenal, right? Slut Observer said, I showed that video to my girlfriend last night and she got pissed at me because she didn't want to see it. And I told her why, and probably asked her why. It's real life. Don't you care? And she stormed off. And that's a problem with people, right? For example, if you go to, if you guys were to watch like anything, Al Jazeera news or any Spanish news like Univision or, any one of those, right? RT, you'll see news that's a lot more graphic, right? There'll be like bodies strewn around the, if they say somebody committed suicide, they'll show you the body at the ground all splattered on the street or whatever. People are used to seeing more real life in real life. In America, on purpose, they keep us sheltered from all that. So when we see anything, it shocks us, right? So they're trying to make us, the sheep that we are, really. So, we're not exposed to that, so we keep sheltering ourselves and not seeing what's going on around us on purpose, right? And these are the same people that are your jurors when you go to court. Ow. Ow. Right? So, yeah, we got to be more aware. We got to watch more shit that kind of, yeah, we got to be exposed to real shit. Oh, yeah, we have. Juice Man says, don't you have the full video to prove tape was cut? We have everything. Not only me, myself, I have my GoPro on my head version of it. Okay, several people, beginning with Monkai, mirrored my original video immediately, right up as soon as it happened, or the next day or whatever. It was actually Monkai who discovered it first. Like, he's the one that went and checked it, right? I knew it, but I saw it. I said, wait, there's something missing. But then I was questioning. I was like, wait, I was like, man, was it my did my live stream blip in that part? Right? It didn't come to me, right? And then right after that testimony, we took a break, and we went in, we checked everything. We're like, hold on a second. That shit was fucking tampered with. And mind you, their video was an actual video of the screen that it was playing on. They opened it up in Windows, went to YouTube, okay, and then they took a camera and they videotaped the screen. So they were saying that that was the full and real video. There is no way that it would have blipped in the way they were fucking videotaping it. Oh, man. So much. Our in-court video proof will identify that, and it has nothing to do with Morgan County's cameras. We always have an eye, Morgan County. Whether it be us, whether it be someone who attended a court date earlier, who knows? You can never keep the eye of the people out of your courts. Never. We have you beat with truth. We can find your data. We can dig deeper than what your ITs even know what the fuck we are talking about. You get it? You guys aren't fucking smart enough to pull this off, you dumb asses. Oh, look, the one says, I know what you're going through, Liberty. I'm dealing with corrupt police who are willing to edit evidence. Yeah, this is terrible, man, that these people are starting to do this, right? Like, this is common shit here. They're being beaten by technology, because they're always being videotaped, and then they want to edit this shit, right, and tamper with shit. They want to plant fucking evidence and everything. Wow. Hey, what's up, Frankie? Sharton Martin's house has been leaned. Yep. Oh, damn, it was starting to rain. Yep, they said it was going to rain and then it was going to snow. Hey, guys, I'm going to have to let you go. I don't know if this... I got to get back a word from this lady on this. Because I got to go buy propane and shit. And I want to fill up with gas, but I want to make sure that this donation was correct. So, please, Ms. White, check your PayPal, and I just wanted to know if that was the correct amount. I want to make sure you didn't accidentally put an extra zero. Okay? I don't want to bring any hardship to you on what's going on. But guys, I want you all to go to the Morgan County Sheriff's Office Facebook website, and I want you to comment on it. And if you do comment on it, I want you to screenshot that comment, okay? What the post is about, where the comment is at, who was above and below you, all that shit, okay? Save that. And if it gets deleted, please contact me at libertyfreaktv@gmail.com, and I will forward that information to our attorneys, and they will be able to look it over as they are bringing a lawsuit against them for it. So, guys, thank you, Jason. I know it's done with you, bro. You're always there. Okay, but guys, love you.